Alright, so there's a 6 months ago. Here's 6 months later, about 40, 50 pounds less. Now, one of the best ways for losing the excess baby weight, you know, it's not the exact same as losing regular weight, because the body for almost a whole year, for 9 months, has been metabolically changed. The metabolism as an organism has been doing a completely different process. It's not like it has been ramping up the metabolism to burn through thermal caloric units and output immense amount of skeletal muscle exertion. The body has been using systems that it rarely ever has to use up until this point, and now it's kickstarted those systems for creating another human. And so those systems actually can pull minerals and calcium and different things from the mother's bones to build another human, through using the I wouldn't call them like the natal systems, but the body will use material from the mother if it's not getting it through diet. So there's a few things to make sure that we're reintroducing and adding back to the body, to the liver, to the pancreas, to the adrenal glands that sit on top of the kidneys, to the digestive organs. Make sure that the small intestine and the large intestine, the tissue linings of the digestive tract are intact and coated with the gut mucus, with the gut mucosal layer, and that we have the bacteria in that gut mucus layer is healthy and good, so that we're not developing autoimmune disorders because we have feces leaking through the intestine wall into the bloodstream, okay? Because then the body's going to attack itself, the immune system, because there can literally be feces getting into the bloodstream and into the blood if we have a compromised gut mucosal layer. Okay, so we want to replenish the body, get it the vitamins and minerals that it needs to operate physically, to keep up with baby, to handle mental stress of the crying, the sleeplessness. A big one is going to be your dark leafy cruciferous vegetables. They will help the adrenal glands, the adrenaline glands, where cortisol and adrenaline are released. They sit on top of the kidneys. Okay, the dark leafy greens will help relax the body because there's magnesium in dark leafy cruciferous vegetables. They help the muscles relax, and they help the brain kind of let go. And if you actually eat quite a bit of, for instance, like spinach is one of the best ones, add some salt to it. Especially if you're cutting the carbs, you have to increase salt because salt is the biggest electrolyte. You can have very vivid dreams when you increase your magnesium, your dietary vegetables. Obviously, you're adding to the bacteria and fungus when you eat actual plants and vegetables, and meats and things like that. You're actually helping the gut bacteria that create hormones and then release them into the body through your bacteria in your stomach. So some spinach is great. I also would juice, if I have a juicing machine, which I always have, a juicing machine for carrot. Get a big bag of whole cheap carrots, maybe from a farmer's market or something, and push those through a juicer and drink a big old 2 cups of it. And the orangeness might stain the counter, but it's the colors in, like in your beets, those darker beets, anything like blueberries, those oxidants, and they're not folates, but those are so beneficial for the brain and for the gut and bacteria layer. You want to get quite a bit of it. And carrots are actually one of the most best supplements if you're going to supplement, which I don't take supplements. I use regular food compounds. It's cheaper, it's practical, it's healthier, it's more bioavailable, because you can get pills and supplements that are technically calcium, but they're ground from like limestone. So it's like actually not calcium that your body can absorb or use. But technically, it's calcium. So that's why a food source of these things are better. Bone broth. Bone broth will do wonders for the knees, the elbows, the joints, the spine, popping and cracking and aches. It gives the body material to rebuild, to add that material to that spot. It can help keep the body from having pains in joints, but it also will add to the gut mucosal layer to heal the linings. It'll heal the linings of of the digestive tract. Okay, and your B vitamins. B vitamins are great. So I personally take nutritional yeast flakes because they're a B vitamin complex that is, it's like got your B1, which is like one of the most important, your B12, like another one of the most important, B6. It's got your full vitamin B complex, and because it's nutritional yeast, it's actually something your body can uptake, and it'll uptake it right away. And it has like no flavor. You put like a sprinkle of it on some salty, buttery vegetables, a little bit of nutritional yeast, literally eat that, and start fasting. You can do that. That's what I tend to do anyways. But this helps the body regenerate. This helps add nutrients to key areas that the body has extracted from in order to feed baby. And it's some of the best ways to go about getting the metabolism of your organism back into kind of fighting shape to keep up with baby and endure the sleepless nights. All right, hope that helps. Peace.